Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Today, I just want to give a quick update. I know it's not the best time to do a live broadcast, but the reality is, here's the thing. I haven't been feeling up to being out and available to do much lately. I've had a bad cold. You can hear it in my voice, and I haven't even turned on my computer in almost a week, which is something I don't rarely do very often, but it was just really bad. So it was a after effects of COVID, but it was just basically a really bad cold, and sinus headaches, and the headaches were really, really bad. So this is just kind of an update to get you up to date why I haven't been on lately, and I will be getting some lists and everything out again, and keep things going. My connection is not great tonight, so I'm not going to be on too long because I don't want to have people go through this legginess that happens, and that's the rural Canadian internet. Soon I'll be have some fiber optic here, and so it'll be a little bit better. But until then, it will be. That's why I don't do live very often. And so today we're going to be talking a little bit about this new article, and so I'm not going to talk long, but I just thought I would give a quick update on some of the things happening and things that we've seen in this article. Right now we have the Black Sun Vigo, pretty much like your standard, cheap leader, 50 points. He's got a command slot and a equipment slot. He's got aid, so if he takes an aim or dodge, he can give it to anybody who's in the Black Sun faction, any mercenary that's a Black Sun, but he takes a suppression for it. So it's good for passing off those aims. So like for your independent aim you're going to get, you can pass it to somebody who can shoot a little bit more. And he's got Dauntless, which makes him pretty good. 4 and 2, he'll allow you to be a little bit more. Hey, James, how are you, man? How are you? Yep. How's things going? Yeah. So he gives you give you a little extra things. So he doesn't shoot too bad. He's close range, 2 blacks, 2 whites, no surge though, which doesn't make him that great. But he's not too bad. I actually prefer the Pike Syndicate capo, which you're going to see right here. And so the Pike Syndicate capo again has aid. He's only 45 points. Same upgrade slots. Danger Sense 2, which I think gives him a little more survivability, and Surge to defense. Only a white dice. They had the red defense dice, but no surge. Independent dodge, which he's going to be able to give that aid to the dodge so other people can get suppression to help trigger his danger sense, which is good. His gun's kind of crappy, but passing out dodges and stuff, hey, it's not going to be too bad. And then really the big reveal actually to me is lead by example. It gives Inspire 2. Inspire 2 is huge for armies that are really into bad suppression problems. It's 8 points though. That's not a cheap command slot, but that would help all our mercenaries because the mercenaries don't have a lot of courage, and so they get kind of caught up with that. But Inspire two, taking off some suppression really quick. This will be a really nice thing. And you put this card on Leia, that's Inspire 4. So like think of that. You don't have to worry about any suppression. You can just look at suppression and laugh at it. Bring it on. You know, and then it gets into the leader cards, the command cards, and they're all used for mercenaries. So you have to have mercenaries in your units to use them. And it's cool though that the way they did this. I do like the fact that when they did the ploy and aggression and deception, it that's not deception, discretion. Sorry, I can't read today. Discretion. Um, it really, it really kind of fits well with these guys. So because you can still give them that independent aim dodge, and then you can even get more. So I think this is kind of a cool way to boost the guys, because you don't have to order people. Instead, you can put them on the card and get that independent. And so I think it's kind of a cool system. Um, there's nothing too fancy there, but if you're going to be running mercenaries, obviously it's going to be a good way to use them, and you pretty much have to use the mercenaries to get them to work. And so yeah, it's pretty simple article. The article is well written. Um, you can see these cards. These 3 command cards are kind of your standard nuke 3 command cards. You're going to see all over the place. They're going to come with every unit. Give a shout out to all those people just joining in and watching. And yeah, they're going to be the standard thing. Um, I don't have a lot to say about this article because it's really kind of cool. Simple stuff though. You must nominate a mercenary unit. It can be a I can't even think of the word right now. That's horrible. Man, that's how far I've been out of it today. You can choose so this you can use with the Maul. If you're not using the Darksaber, you can use this with the Maul. And you look at the card, you may look at the token at any time. When you would draw an order token from your hand or pool, you may use this one instead. So basically you get an order, and this is kind of good because you also can put the order there, and the instead of drawing that order, you have that, and there's some cards that make you force you to put your orders back and stuff. This leaves you an active order all the time that is there that you can do when you need it, which is kind of cool. The next one, aggression, give you 2 nominated mercenary units. When you're issuing an order with this card, you may issue up to 2 fewer orders, and each order that is issued, choose that different friendly mercenary unit at range 1 to 3, and the chosen unit gains a aim. So basically with independent now you're getting 2 aims. So this really works really well with the Black Sun because they've got that black and white dice close range, and if you get a couple aims in there, they're going to be pretty handy. And the last one, discretion, is the same thing but with 3 units, and it's a dodge. So if you do less, you get an extra dodge. So with the pikes, you're going to get a few dodges, but this also works good with like the aggression of the Black Sun because they're already getting aimed, so you got an aim and a dodge. So you kind of have a little best of the both world, And so if you put the right cards on them, you can make it so pretty good things with that. But they only work with mercenary units, so you have to be running some mercenary units. And the reality is, we don't know all the rules of mercenaries yet, so there is the problem of what are the rules going to be, because without knowing the full rules, we don't know how well or how good this is actually going to be and what the strength of this is. And my thoughts is that mercenaries are going to be something like you can take up to 3 units of mercenaries, and a maximum of a certain amount, so a maximum of, and then you can play the card connections to get an extra unit of any type. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. So like, maximum of 2 core, maximum 1 leader, maximum 1 specialist or whatever, We also know that the mercenaries can use the A5 at some point. We don't know what exactly because the card hasn't been totally revealed. But there will be some other vehicles that maybe they'll come in and available for mercenaries. I could see a lot of the Rebels vehicles kind of being that type of thing because the Rebel vehicles are all like, basic vehicles turned into war vehicles. And so I see that as kind of being a thing. And so I just wanted to get chatting with everybody and let them know that, hey, I'm not dead. And so things haven't been the greatest here with this real bad sinus cold. But the reality is I'm still alive, and I'm not going to stay on long because my internet is sucking it up big time today. So I want to say, hey guys, I'm alive, and I will be chatting with you. I will be getting some more videos out. I've got a lot that I'm ready to put out. I just got to get the final edits on them. Guys, keep up strong. Keep liking, subscribing. It's been great to see how much growth I've had over the last month. And I want to keep going, and let's let it going, and let's keep this community alive. Thank you for Lazy James for checking in and showing hi, sending a hi. So hopefully the next video will be a little bit longer, and I'll be back in full swing again. You can hear just the end of the cold hanging on there, and I'm taking the Buckley's too. Tastes like crap, but it works. Oh, there's an advertisement. Sorry. That's exactly what they say in their advertisement. It tastes like crap, but it works. So yeah, living the dream here. But the reality, I can't wait. I'll be back soon and getting some more games in. Haven't even had a good game in it. Yeah. Well, I'll see you later, James. Thank you guys, and have a good night.